taking off. Woo! Hey Ben. Hello. Abby.
Are you on time?
Oh.
My first memory of Nepal is getting off the airplane and then finally getting through out of the airport and driving through the city of Kathmandu to KRMEF where we stayed for a week.
Some like preconceived notions I had were I knew a little bit more about India, and I know that it's just a very like overwhelming kind of atmosphere. There's so much happening all the time, and people always out in the streets and doing their business, and not as organized as here in the U.S. So I was actually pretty aware that I was going to be really overwhelmed with all of the different things coming at me at all times. So that was something that I had to think about before.
And there's a lot of celebrations as well. We got to see, I think it was a celebration to bring in the monsoon season where they had strung together in some fashion a huge pine tree. I would say it was over 30, 40 feet tall. And they put it on a cart that had wheels that were 8 feet, 10 feet in diameter, and they just hauled it down the street. And I guess it went from one village to the next and to the next, and it went many miles. The only thing I really knew about Nepal is that there's Mount Everest there. I knew it was a very impoverished country, but I have never really learned much about any Eastern cultures. I think that's something we don't really learn about.
Being up in an airplane that high and you're at like 30,000 feet and you realize people walk up that high and it just doesn't seem possible. So that was a really weird moment, and I remember one student on the trip cried because it was so like it was unreal. I feel like it was such a rare opportunity, and I really appreciated being able to see it very up close.
The people there were extremely friendly. They were very appreciative of us and ready to help us even though they didn't know who we were.
I had looked at pictures of Nepal before, but I was just blown away at how beautiful the whole country was, and there's just so many vibrant colors, and your eye is always being caught by all kinds of different things that are going on, especially all of the colors. And obviously the Himalayas are just absolutely gorgeous, and that was something that was like, wow. And I still think about it sometimes. That was a lasting kind of concept that I had.
Leaving Nepal was bittersweet. My body was definitely ready to go home because I was sick, but my mind wasn't quite there. We had just experienced this amazing country with amazing people and beautiful colors, and leaving it was hard. I kept thinking about wanting to go back. It was definitely good to go home, but once you have an experience like that in such a special place like Nepal, it never leaves you, and I don't ever want it to leave me.